Hello and welcome. Now in this video guys, I want to just tell you that I'm not gonna update my Android Studio. So as you can see guys, because there is this version, okay, the new version of Android Studio, which is 3.3 beta 2. Okay, now I'm not gonna update it because it's the beta version and it's still under development. Okay, so just avoiding any issues and errors that maybe you are gonna get it in this version. So I'm gonna keep its mine at 3.3 Canary 13. Okay, so but you have of course you can update it if you like. Okay, but once the version that is not beta that's gonna be uploaded, I will be update my Android Studio. Okay, so just a quick note for this. Okay, so as you can see guys, I have my Android Studio open and this is the interface that it's the first interface that you are gonna see once you open Android Studio. Okay, as you can see here on the left, I have my previous projects, okay, which is maybe in your case will be empty, or if you have previous project then it will show right here. Okay, and here on the left we have this window that has the Android Studio icon, the Android Studio title, this version, and you have some extra buttons right here. Okay, so the first one will for start new Android Studio project, the second one for open existing project, check out from the version control, which is from Git or GitHub, profile, or debug APK, import to project if you have projects. Okay, and the important Android code sample, which is projects that for learning or so on and so forth. So what we are interested in is guys, here the first button right here where it says start new Android Studio project, because we want to start from scratch. Okay, so just go ahead guys and click this start new Android Studio project, and of course Android Studio will ask us some information about the application that we are going to build. Okay, so as you can see here we have this for activity, if you remember the activity. Okay, so as I said that there is no application that does not contain an activity. It should at least contain one activity. That's why Android Studio expecting from us to choose a type of activity. Okay, so as you can see here we have some types of activities, but I'm gonna choose the empty one because we want to start from scratch. Okay, then hit next. Okay, and here as you can see Android Studio will ask us for the name. Okay, and choose it, choose any name that you prefer. For me I'm gonna just type test Android. Okay, and here we have this the package name. Essentially it's just the identifier for your project. Okay, the package name, it's just an identifier for project in the Google Play Store. Okay, so that there are a lot of applications in the Google Play Store, so each one has different package name from the others. Okay, so that's why how you can identify your application. Okay, by using the package name. Now the package name should be your website domain name, for example com.yourwebsite. whatever. Okay, but if you do not have a website, what you can do, you can type your name. Okay, for example com.payanadam, for example, dot the project name or whatever. Okay, now if you do not have as I said, if you have a website, just put the website domain name and you will be in a great place. But if you do not have, just type your name or whatever. Okay, it's not real big matter. Okay, so and the save location, it's just the location on your PC or on your computer in general, where it says where you want to save this project. Okay, I'm gonna leave it with the default. Okay, and here we have the language, which is essentially the programming language that you are gonna use to build this project. And you can use Java, Kotlin. I'm gonna use Kotlin. Okay, and here we have the minimum API. Now the minimum API, it's actually slightly tricky topic that you need to understand very well. Okay, now if you guys know about the Android devices, each Android device or some of the Android devices has which version of Android version that this device run. Okay, for example, there are some different devices that run, for example, KitKat. Okay, this version 4.4, or for example Marshmallow or Nagato or Oreo or whatever. Okay, now we need that Android Studio ask us which version do you want to target. Okay, now of course we want to target the version that will run as much as we can from the devices. Okay, now if you click here, for example, if you choose the Nagato, as you can see where it says your app will run on approximately 37.1% of the devices. Of course this is something that we do not want, okay, because this is not too much devices. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna choose the ABI 19. okay, your app will be run on approximately 95.3% of devices, and I think this is a great percent that we can get a benefit from it. Okay, now guys, if you think what the difference between ABI, for example, 19 and ABI, let's say 25 or 26. Now the difference between these is actually there are some features that actually in the ABI 25, okay, does not supported by the ABI 19. Great features, okay, and you will see it in action. Okay, for example, create some great animation, create so on and so forth. Okay, so but I'm gonna choose this ABI 19 just for demonstration purposes. Okay, and you choose your own. Okay, and of course we are gonna leave everything else. Okay, and what I'm gonna click this finish project, okay, button, and it will take, of course, some maybe minutes, or maybe it's depend on if it's the first time that you run Android Studio. Of course it will need to configure some files, some information, and it will be ready for you. Now guys, if you have, for example, if it take a long time for you to build or to open Android Studio, do not worry, it's totally fine, because Android Studio has some configuration and so on and so forth. So as you can see guys, it says fail to open zip. Okay, now this is a problem because this version, okay, of my Android Studio, okay, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just go ahead and connect my PC to the internet, because I do not have internet connection right now. Okay, I disable it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just connect it and prepare the project, and we are gonna continue on. Now as you can see guys, Android Studio has finished building this application for us. Now as you can see, the interface of Android Studio is a little bit complicated with all these windows and tabs and buttons, so on and so forth. So guys, go ahead and create your first project and make sure you get where the point where I am. I know guys, you maybe get a lot of errors. Okay, it was happening to me with the first time I ran Android Studio, and the reason behind this guys, probably you do not have all the tools that Android Studio required install. Okay, so go ahead guys and do whatever Android Studio require. For example, download and install anything, and until you get the point, it's like this, where is no errors, no red lines, so on and so forth. And if you get any error and could not find the answer, please put any question, and I will be there to answer you. I'm glad to help you. So go ahead guys and create your first project and open it like this, and we are going to discuss the interface in the next video.